So it's actually baffling how far they're going with this Revenant Reborn lore, and they're going to crazy levels to promote the lore, and I really love this. It just feels so rewarding as someone who likes to keep up with the Apex and Titanfall lore, and now we've just hit a gold mine of Revenant Reborn lore. And this lore has now entered its way into the real-life world. The gaming merchant actually got sent a USB stick from Apex Legends, and it came in a box with a crypto logo, and it said "for your eyes only," so he did the right thing and showed the entire internet. And look how cool this little USB stick is. But on this hard drive, there's some information that they've played it off like it's been secretly passed on, like someone within Hammond Labs or the Syndicate are trying to leak what's going on with Revenant Reborn, and we get different images like this. You can see Hammond Labs workers, but they're all crossed out. Not too sure what them being crossed out means. Maybe they're now dead because something bad happened. Maybe Revenant Reborn got out there and started killing people. But it gets even more interesting. Now, this next one seems to be an email from an employee over at Hammond Labs, and they're sharing their concern about a project that's undergoing. Now, the project name is redacted. We can't see what it says, but what they do say is really interesting. They said they have some concern, and they're worried about their director's decision to integrate the new body with the original consciousness. Yes, a new body being uploaded to Revenant. Is that what they're implying is going on here? And that could mean the Revenant we know as Caleb Cross will actually become a new person, somebody else's mind. It could even be the actual Eduardo Silva, who we know has been dead for a while. But then, wait, it gets even better. We then have a transcript of a surveillance recording, and it looks like people are getting suspicious. Workers at Hammond Labs are getting suspicious with what's going on, and if they ask too many questions, they get reassigned somewhere else where they probably meet a bitter end. We then have an email between Eduardo Silva and a character called Hyacinth, and it seems like whatever they've done to Revenant or Revenant Reborn is going to be a weapon of such precise beauty, and they can't wait to see what capabilities it withstands. And whatever the case, they say that Eduardo Silva seems very attached to Revenant, and whatever this project is was an incredibly ambitious one. And then my favorite part, this right here looks like a text message between two of the workers at Hammond Labs, and it says here, "I heard his body twitches. He ought to be graveyard still." In reply, "Impossible. Body's brain dead." Now, whose body are they referring to? Could it be Caleb Cross? Could it be the real Eduardo Silva? It also says, if the body is so dead, why is there extra security on floor 17? So this is all going down on floor 17. This is where it's happening. Revenant Reborn is getting made on floor 17. And why have they got their own dedicated cleaning staff? So yeah, some serious things going on. It looks like everything's about to come out. Eduardo Silva has some crazy ambitious plans. Well, should I say Torres Silva has some ambitious plans with Revenant, and whoever Revenant Reborn is going to be, it looks like it might not be Caleb Cross. It might be a new body being put into it. But don't worry, there's even more. It says the floor 17 activation code is Penrose 24, and I did some digging if Penrose could mean anything, and I came across a guy called Roger Penrose. He was a British mathematician, and he wrote a book called The Emperor's New Mind, where he basically said that human consciousness is not computable. You can't put a human consciousness into a machine, because he believes there's some other quantum mechanism that we don't understand that actually allows humans to have consciousness. So I think that is actually what they're referring to. It's a little bit of an Easter egg, a bit of a cool code name, as obviously in the Titanfall and Apex universe, they can put human consciousness into a machine. So I thought that was quite cool. And then it says, now's the hour, flip the switch, which is probably Revenant Reborn coming to life. And whoever Revenant Reborn is, if it is Caleb Cross, that would be pretty interesting. But I think Revenant Reborn might actually be a whole new character, which is going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out in the actual game of Apex. But the lore is getting crazy. So what do you think of all of this? A pretty long video probably by the time I've edited this, but I wanted to break down all the little teasers that we got. They're super interesting, and if you like the Apex lore, then hopefully you found all of this interesting. It's all kicking off. So let me know all your theories in the comments. What do you think is happening with Revenant Reborn? But let's just say the lore is a lot crazier than we first thought.